Hello! Welcome back to A Ram's Life. Today's video, as you saw by the title, is going to be a question and answer about out of state. And I'm going to be completely honest in this. This is obviously my experience being out of state. Graduated high school in Oregon and then went to Colorado State University for college. And I just completed my freshman year and I'm going back for sophomore year. Okay, let's get into these questions. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I have my coffee. I'm excited. Oh, that's hot. Cheers. That was weird. Okay, first question. How is out-of-state college different than in-state college? Obviously, the location is going to be different, but that's obvious. I'd say knowing less people kind of makes you go outside of your comfort zone. This could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. If you don't want to do that, then obviously going in-state is better for you. But if that kind of excites you and kind of makes you like excited and nervous, then that probably is good for you. Going to college in general is a big comfort zone stretcher and it's a huge thing. So even if you do go in-state, you're still gonna have new experiences and meet new friends and be pushed outside of your comfort zone. I just feel like out-of-state sometimes adds that extra level. What is the hardest part of going to college out-of-state? I'd say how it's difficult to come home, but I would also say that this is a good part about going out of state. I love being at home and I love being with my family, but going to college out of state forced me to stay outside of my comfort zone. Like, I couldn't just go home for the weekend if I was having a rough week. I stayed at college and then I think that I made more friendships because of that. But that also made it hard that I couldn't return back from home because when I was at college, my grandpa unfortunately passed away. And I had to like book a flight last minute to attend the funeral, and it was just like a big excursion to go home, and it was very difficult to go home. And also just like when things like that happen, you want to be with your family, and it was a little bit harder because I couldn't right away. So that was definitely hard, but that's like the extreme case of like something that's bad going out of state. But I just want to be completely honest, that was pretty tough for me. This leads into another question of, did you get homesick? The only time that I got homesick was during that loss, but I know that a lot of my other friends did get homesick a lot. I think homesickness is totally normal, but I think I've just been raised to be so independent, and I don't know, it's just how I kind of am, that I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going home Christmas break, so like why be sad that I'm not home right now, because I will be home and I'll enjoy it then. I don't know, that's just kind of like my mindset. I didn't really get homesick except for during that really hard time. Okay, the next question, ironically, is how to deal with homesickness. I guess I kind of answered this earlier, just thinking about the next time that you're going home, like if it's for winter break or if it's for spring break or the summer, just getting excited about that. And then also making the most of the time that you're at college. Like, let's say you're feeling really homesick, then maybe talk to a friend or try and make a friend and be like, you want to go get lunch, and like talk to them about your homesickness, because I think a lot of people get homesick. Like, it's a totally normal thing. So you could just talk to someone about it and then maybe bond through that. Or just think about what makes me happy. Like if you like to go on bike rides, go on a bike ride. If you like to rock climb, go rock climbing at the rec. Just like do the things that make you happy at college if you're feeling down. Like this question, do you think going out of state puts you at an advantage? And then in parentheses, experiences life. I think there isn't a yes or no answer to this question technically, because everybody's different, everybody's college experience will be different. But I do think that going out of state allows, at least for me, it really helped me grow and become even more independent and confident in myself. I feel like I should turn on a light. Is that better? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think it allows for more growth, but it's definitely going to depend who you are. I want to take advantage of outdoor activities, but I won't have a car. Is it easy to get rides? If you want to do outdoor activities, meet the people who also want to do those, and then you'll get there eventually, you know? Another question, what's recruitment like when rushing? I'm a little nervous. So this year, 2020, I know that with sororities, it's going to be kind of video based. So it's going to be a little bit different, but I would say for sure apply and just do the videos. You guys don't have to make them edited or anything. Just be yourself and answer the prompts that CSU will ask you. Registering for recruitment for fall 2020, Colorado State University is open now for sororities, and I will put a link to that down below, and if there's a link to fraternities, I'll put that down below too. Here is my video that I made that was talking about formal recruitment and my experience last year. Is adjusting to a new state as difficult as it sounds? So, no matter where you go to college, if you're suddenly not living at home and you're living in a dorm or a house, it's going to be a huge adjustment no matter what. But I thought that it was going to be harder than it was, if that makes sense. Is it easier or harder to make friends being new? So the thing about going to college is that everyone's new. All the freshmen are new, and like transfer students are new at all ages and all grades. So everyone's new, and so that makes it easier to make friends because everyone's like, oh, I'm new. Oh, I'm new. I want to make a friend. I want to make a friend. But for sure, put yourself out there right when you get to college. Talk to as many people as you can. Find your people, and yeah. What's the best way to get things to Colorado or just out of state in general if you're flying? I'm coming from Washington. So this is how I did it. Me and my mom and my sister moved me down to Colorado, from Oregon to Colorado, and we flew Southwest because we love Southwest, and because Southwest lets you check 2 bags each person for free. So I used 5 suitcases. So I used my sister's bags, my bags, and one of my mom's bags, and then my mom's other bag, my sister and my mom used for just their like weekend stuff to move me in, if that makes sense. And then we didn't have to pay for luggage at all. And then I had things shipped that were for my dorm room through Amazon lockers. Amazon lockers, you can ship it like the week before you're picking it up, and it will store in a locker that's in a Whole Foods, or sometimes they're in 7-Elevens, and then you use a passcode. It's in my move-in day vlog. I'll link it up here. I also did Target order ahead the week before, so I had a bunch of stuff that was already at Target in Fort Collins. So I only brought my clothes and a few like little decorations that I wanted in suitcases, and then all the other stuff for my dorm I ordered ahead of time. Ways to make out-of-state tuition more affordable. Try hard in high school if you're watching this and you're young. It will really pay off academically. But there's so many scholarships and so many different ways to make out-of-state tuition affordable. I remember I was really nervous and I was like, there's no way I can ever go out of state. But after all the scholarships that I applied to and working hard in high school, I was like, oh my gosh, this thing can actually happen. Is flying expensive because you're going home during busy times? This is a really good question. I would say if you order specific airlines, like I really like to fly Southwest. Also, if you order way ahead of time, months ahead of time, for like winter break and spring break and stuff, if you know that you're going home, it's way less expensive than if you wait till last minute and you're... Unfortunately, that's all the time we have to answer questions. I know, sad. I love these sit-down talks. I haven't done a Q&A like this in so long, I missed it. I really hope that this was helpful. If you have any other questions about out of state, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below or ask them on my Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. I get like 1 or 2 questions a week from prospective students coming to CSU, and I love getting those questions, so keep them coming on my Instagram. Yeah, thank you guys so much for asking those questions, and thank you again for watching, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.